हाँ भाई, सब राज्य खुशी, क्या हाल है भाइयों और उनकी बहनों। बहुत ही बन नहीं बन तो सही, थोड़ी बहुत बन रही है। Definition, we are going to get some definition in the near fucking future guys. So लाइट ऑन कर देता हूँ, कौन सी ये वाली कर दूँ? वैसे तो बाहर से बहुत लाइट आ रही होगी, बट स्टिल वो इधर से आएगी ना तो मुझे शायद डिस्ट्रैक्ट करे मुझे ना। तो भाइयों क्या हाल चाल है बताओ। तो भाई अपन ने ले लिया एवरेंड। मैं बोल रहा हूँ तो मेरी चेयर में वाइब्रेशन आ रहा है। ठीक है, मतलब अपनी आवाज़ में दम आ गई है, क्या बोले तो कुछ नहीं गाइस। तो अपन ने ले लिया है एवरेंड का सब्सक्रिप्शन। इट्स एन ऑडियो बुक ऐप, यू कैन लिसन टू द बुक्स, यू कैन रीड टू द बुक्स। So, because I was reading random books, तो मैंने सोचा ले ही लेते हैं यार, क्वालिटी भी बढ़ जाएगी, कुछ किताबें भी पढ़ लेंगे तो काम बन जाएगा। Because but why we are doing this? Because there are three things important in life. First, what did I teach you? क्या बताया मैंने तुम्हें अब तक? First is to get fit. पहला सुख निरोगी काया। गांठ बांध लो इस चीज़ की, बिना फिजिकल फिटनेस के you're going to get nowhere. At the end of the day you're gonna cry baby, and you will be a cry baby if you're not physically fit. So first thing is physical fitness. Second things come with an education, so read books, any kind of book. read book कुछ भी पढ़ो, पढ़ते रहो, फालतू में भी पढ़ो, चॉइस से भी पढ़ो, बस पढ़ते रहो. So you will never get an arrogance that I'm too smart, because learning is never enough guys. तीसरा क्या? तीसरा है to be. बहुत टफ है ये, लोग कर नहीं पाते हैं, but you need to do it anyway guys. If you want a happy life, there is no other option, is to stay humble, stay wise, stay happy. बहुत टफ हो जाएगा, नहीं ये छोड़ दो भाई, ये तुम्हारे बस का. जब when you have attained some kind of wisdom, then we're gonna talk about it, but for now focus on the first two things. यही कर पा रहे हो तुम अभी, इससे ज़्यादा बढ़ने की कोशिश मत करो. तीसरे में तो एनलाइटमेंट हो जाएगा ना बिडू, वो नहीं कर पाओगे तुम लोग, छोड़ो. तो पहला क्या याद रखना है? फिटनेस. दूसरा क्या याद रखना है? रीडिंग बुक्स. जॉब कर रहे हो, मजदूरी कर रहे हो, कुछ भी कर रहे हो, बुक पढ़ो, भागो, डू फिजिकल फिटनेस. तो क्योंकि हमने एक ले लिया है सब्सक्रिप्शन एक ऐप का जिसमें हमें फ्री बुक्स मिल रही है, मतलब वी कैन रीड बुक्स, वी कैन ऑडियो बुक, तो मैंने सोचा कि अकेले पढ़ने से अच्छा मैं तुम्हारे साथ बैठ के पढूं. वैसे तो मैं अकेले पढ़ने की सोच रहा था, बट ठीक है, अब वैसे मैं ऑडियो बुक प्रेफर करता हूँ, बट अगर मैं ऑडियो बुक तुम्हारे साथ पढ़ूंगा तो शायद उसमें कॉपीराइट आ जाएगा. तो being simple, I thought I'll just go for ebooks and I'll read it out to you guys, so you will understand what's in the book. और फिर क्या, फिर तो ये बुक ही पढ़ते हैं. तो मैंने सोचा कि एक चैप्टर, आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी पेजेस का एक चैप्टर है, क्या मैं देख सकता हूँ क्या कितने पेजेस का एक चैप्टर है? ये तो नहीं पता है, कुछ भी नहीं पता है. क्या पता है? टेबल कंटेंट दे रहा है, पेजेस नहीं दे रहा भाई. ये देखो से फॉर लेटर क्रिएट, नहीं. तो एक और इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग हमारी लाइफ में, इट्स नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट द टॉपिक, द राइटर, बट द कंटेंट. What you are taking out of the book is more important than what the fuck you're reading from. But at least I guess मेरे को नाम तो डालना ही पड़ेगा ताकि व्यूज़ आ जाए. If somebody wants to read it, so I don't know the names. मैं नेम डाल दूंगा टाइटल डिस्क्रिप्शन में, but I'm gonna read the first chapter to you guys. उसके बाद हम खेलेंगे गेम, ठीक है? तो पहला चैप्टर, ये थोड़ी मैं अभी थोड़ा सो के उठाऊँ तो नाक एक्सरसाइज करने के बाद ना खुल जाता है शरीर, तो अभी तक वो खुला नहीं है. तो if I take deep breath, that means I'm opening up my brain. So let's fucking start करते हैं. मैं पहला चैप्टर से स्टार्ट करता हूँ. प्रीफेस और ये सब आई थिंक आई शुड अवॉइड. पहले दिन में इतना पेशेंस नहीं है मेरे पास कि मैं पढ़ने बैठूँ. बट पहले चैप्टर से स्टार्ट करते हैं. उसके बाद पहला चैप्टर ट्राई करते हैं पढ़ने की. अगर मेरी हिम्मत साथ दी तो हम पहला चैप्टर पढ़ के फिर गेम खेलेंगे, because that would be a very good I think strategy. Okay, तो बुक का नाम बताऊँ तुम्हें? रहने देते हैं ना यार. बुक का नाम जान के क्या करोगे? बुक का नाम जान के क्या ही करोगे? बुक का नाम मैं डाल दूंगा टाइटल में, डिस्क्रिप्शन में. So let's chill and let's begin. So the first chapter is the mystery behind. रुक जा, मैं इसको बड़ा छोटा कर सकता हूँ. ऐसे करूँ तो ऐसे, लाइन स्पेसिंग ऐसे ऐसे कम कर देंगे, फॉन्ट साइज थोड़ा और कम कर देंगे, स्क्रॉल ऐसे. कंटेम्प्रेरी ज्योमेट्री क्या होता है? पता नहीं ज्योमेट्री क्या होता है. मॉडर्न, स्लैब, विंटेज, कंटेम्प्रेरी. फॉन्ट कंटेम्प्रेरी रखते हैं. और ये हमने कर दिया छोटा, थोड़ा बड़ा कर देते हैं. नहीं, हम उसको वैसे ही करते हैं. 1 मिनट गाइस, मैं बस वो कर रहा हूँ थोड़ा ना, कि मैं कैसे पढूँ इस बुक को, कैसे पेज वेज ऊपर नीचे हो और ये सब हो. ठीक है, तो बुक का नाम है, बुक का नाम नहीं पता मेरे को. फर्स्ट चैप्टर का नाम है द मिस्ट्री बिहाइंड कैसनोवा. तो स्टार्ट करते हैं. इफ टीचर्स एंड पेरेंट्स taught subject in their order of importance to males receiving their wisdom, history lessons would be in vogue. Greek philosopher and ancient mystic, president and kings, warriors and generals. They would focus instead on Casanova, history's most accomplished and successful lover. He was born in Venice, Italy in 1725 and he died in 1798. Numbers that are less important than these. By his own account, over those 73 years, Casanova enjoyed erotic liaisons with women during his travel across Europe as a clergyman, soldier, violist, magician. In 18th century France, nobody has more game. Okay, but Casanova didn't seduce indiscriminately. He set his sight high and took to bed only those who value made them worthy of pickup. These were the perfect tens and near tens of their day. What a sport illustrated swimsuit model might have looked like at one of the Mozart recitals, floating from one social set to the next, glancing discreetly over a ruffled fan that obscured a plunging bust line, her hairdo intricately sculpted 3 feet high. They were women of extreme beauty with the highest social ranking, seemingly off limit to anyone but royalty. Forget Shakespeare's sonnet, the Gettysburg Address, and War and Peace. If Casanova had left behind not just autobiography but a step-by-step detail how to guide to his sexual conquest, it would rank as the most sought-after text in history next to the Holy Scriptures. What wouldn't you or any man give to learn the secret of beautiful woman? Just look at timeless appeal of Kama Sutra and then imagine a guide not to erotic sexual position but to getting beautiful attracted to you in the first place. My name is Mystery, and I have written just as such a guide now in your hand. As world's premier pickup artist, I am the closest thing there is to modern day Casanova. Although I have already outnumbered him, like my predecessors, I absolutely adore women. In fact, I fall in love with all of them. But that doesn't make me unique. What makes me unique is that because of the pickup techniques I have mastered, my love doesn't go unrequited, and I am here to show how to achieve the same success. Okay. Not only the Venus arts excluded from your curriculum, but they are probably the most disciplined teacher didn't try to cram into your brain as you pass from childhood through adolescence and then into adulthood. Let's face it, when you studied algebra at school, the only number you really cared about were the measurement of the girl in the tight sweater and the digit you needed to get her on the phone. Those numbers added up to something worth getting your hands on. Enter the mystery method. If someone doesn't have health and wants to get it, he or she will have to adopt an algorithm on how to do that. Perhaps a new diet, a new workout regime. If someone doesn't have wealth and wants to get it, he or she will need to adopt an algorithm for wealth building, perhaps a new investment portfolio. Similarly, in relationship, if someone doesn't have success and wants to get it, he or she will need to adopt the algorithm for success there. I invented that algorithm. I am your teacher, and this is your guidebook to discerning the pattern in dynamic social interaction and then using them to your advantage. This body of knowledge called the science of social dynamic has become my life's work, particularly as it applies to the world of pickup. Is it about more than seduction or conquest? It's also encompasses making friends with men and women alike. But make no mistake, it is the first and foremost about getting laid more than you could ever have dreamed, possibly assuming that what would you want. And not just laid, but like Casanova, laid by those gorgeous who have always seemed beyond reach. For him it was member of aristocracy. For you, I am talking about the woman you see walking runway in stiletto heels on the arms of pro athlete and celebrities, and in the pages of Playboy and Maxim. Kabhi nahi pada. You can have them. The mystery method can give them to you. Okay. The mystery method provides a step-by-step game plan that structures courtship, which is the quaint old-fashioned term of the sequence of events that result in guys getting laid for success. Before me, no one had ever defined courtship as predetermined structure, having sorry guys, sorry, kahan tha main? Before me, no one had ever determined courtship as predetermined structure having several phases. Though year of study and experimentation, I identify a process that begins when you meet a woman who interests you. From there, using a finely calibrated ability to influence, not manipulate, there is a huge difference, which this book will help you develop. You build attraction with her. This concept is hugely important. Okay. Attraction comes before seduction, but attraction, while necessary, isn't an end in itself. Next, you need to build a comfort with the woman you have chosen. I will not use the word written here. As you will find out, both are equally necessary for reaching the end game. Okay, the end game, you know. As I teach courtship, the process of building attraction and comfort will probably transpire over several Venus says a bar, a restaurant, en route to a final venue, which will likely be your bed or a hotel room. That won't happen, however, until you create arousal at the end of the comfort building stage and then begin a sexual relationship by seducing her. Okay, that's what the mystery method does. What it is an advanced algorithm 13 year in the making. I created it through years of trial and error because I had to. When I was getting out, there was no guidebook like the one you have now. I didn't have the luxury of buying a book like this or attending a seminar or googling pickup artist online armed with nothing but ignorance and desire. वैसे लोग सक्सीड होते हैं वैसे. I went out into the field because that's where the girls were. Step by step, I learned how to open. Once I learned how to open, I also discovered empirically that in public settings, girls of beauty are seldom, if ever, alone. So then I had to get good at opening an entire group and so on until my system of seducing women became comprehensive, battle tested, and turnkey. Honestly, had I read a guidebook like this when I was starting out, I would have saved myself about 7 years of span and confusion. Since its conception, the mystery method have been modified by some of my closest friends, most of whom were former students of mine and who got caught up by the speed by my technique and become great pickup artists in their own right. Just as my students have learned their crafts from me, I have in return learned much from them. And the insight they gain in the field have improved my own methodology. Like any system of self-improvement and personal transformation, the mystery method is constantly being improved. It will always be a work in progress because the people using it are constantly changing as well. To keep it up to date with the latest empirical data available, I make systematic improvements every 6 months without fail. You can keep up with our refinement and new discoveries at the website. छोड़ो. If you follow the mystery method as outlined in the book, you literally should be able to seduce any woman you meet, no matter how attractive she is and no matter how far out of reach she seems. Within 4 to 10 hours, with an average seduction occurring within 4 to 10 hours, with the average seduction occurring within 7, leading to what I call the 7-hour rule. Bear in mind that those 7 hours aren't necessarily continuous, although they can be. As I noted, usually talking courtship to seduction requires venue changes, which have to be accommodated through what are called time bridge. More on those later. Getting any woman in 7 hours, and how is this possible? The reason the mystery method works and works so quickly is that it defines the natural process of courtship from meeting to sex that has applied to every love story you have ever heard about or read or experienced. It reflects universal truth and the natural course of event. I have backward engineered it from my own success. I would go in, build a girlfriend, then think, okay, how do I do that? That's how I figured out and unraveled the myriad of cognitive models that define courtship. Okay, you are probably thinking, of course, I love to build attraction and comfort with a gorgeous woman, but every time I approach one, I get shot down before I finished my second or third sentence. Here's the deal. It's one of the most amazing secrets of mystery method because it is so counterintuitive running contrary to everything you have believed about attracting beautiful women your entire life. In order for you to be permitted the audience of a beautiful woman to attempt to attract you, you must first disqualify yourself from being considered a potential suitor by her. If you don't do that, she will assume by your approach alone that you are after her, and if you are after her, she knows that you perceive her as having high values, and if her values is high, the odds are that it's higher than yours. In other words, you will have low value and you will be penalized not only just for approaching her but also for being nice. At that point, you have already telegraphed that you are not worth it. I will teach you how to avoid this trap using the mystery method. Instead of stumbling into the group of women blindly and immediately qualifying yourself as a potential suitor, you will learn how to win them over during those first few minutes, allowing you to demonstrate a higher value to them. The book will, of course, give you a chapter and a verse on demonstrating a higher value from peacocking and pre-selecting, displaying other women to the target, which often builds a jealousy plot into your seduction, to social proof, showing that others in her set value you highly, to negging, making subtle yet negative statement that put your target off guard and make her question her own values, increasing yours on a relative basis. There is even a special section on demonstrating higher values to and then pick up. Hired gun, a term describing anyone who is hired for her beauty, including exotic dancers, bartenders, go-go dancer, hotness, and models. In fact, throughout the entire book, I will fill in the meeting to sex structure of courtship with Venetian art gambit so that you can complete the objective of each phase. But I go further still by adding a third layer to the book. I show you how to personalize your game, helping you create and then convey an identity whose stereotype works for you and for you to presume higher values. The last thing I want to is to turn you into a generic cookie cutter pickup artist. Using the mystery method, I picked up a supermodel as she sat with 7 co-workers at a popular Hollywood sushi bar. While they paid the bill, I had only 2 or 3 minutes to interact. I immediately initiated a chat with her, disqualified myself from being a considered potential suitor, and systematically demonstrate my values to her. While not telegraphing interest, when my target's group left, she decided to hang by the bar with 2 friends. To develop social proof, I opened an adjacent 4 set, 2 girls, 2 guys, and disarmed the guys who soon departed. With 2 women on my arms, I re-engaged my target now in a 3 set, introducing my wings into the set to befriend and occupy my target's friend for a moment. I moved her into isolation, escalated Kino, and voila, I got my first supermodel. Once you have mastered the technique I outlined here, you too can perform equally spectacular seduction. बिल्डिंग अ मिस्ट्री यार पानी पी लेता हूँ क्लास हो क्या रीडिंग इज़ अ टफ जॉब भाई मैं तो ऑडियो बुक सुन के ठीक था भाई खलास हो गया भाई तेरा भाई का ऑडियो भाई यार क्या क्या करना पड़ता है I can do this for you because I have done it for myself. Believe it or not, when I was younger, I was actually an extremely shy person. No wonder I became fascinated by magic. I love hiding behind it. It afforded me a social mask, protecting me in my interaction with people. Magic provided me with prescription routine packing an emotional punch. The turning point for me came in my late teens when I traveled to Florida to perform a magic show on the cruise ship. Before I could even get scheduled on my ship, I found myself making more money performing intimate and interactive illusion in restaurant and lounge. In fact, I did so well in the restaurant that I never bothered to make it on board. More important, the experience taught me a series of essential concepts. एक मिनट देना भाई एक मिनट सॉरी तो अपन यहाँ थे. More important, the exception taught me a series of essential concepts. For example, in that setting, you shouldn't just walk up to a table of strangers and say, "Hi, would you like to see some magic trick?" The easiest thing for someone to say in this situation is no. So I had, yeah, nobody says no to a magic trick, but take it. So I had to come up with a series of techniques from being cool. That way, they would actually want me to be there. Then I had to internalize these rules that I developed so that over repeated days of work, I did get better and better at it. Eventually, I found myself in possession of really cool social skill set. Then I came to realize that I could remove the magic from those routines and they would still pack a punch. I got good at developing stories and plot lines with which I could captivate a group and that became the basis of forming routine and using canned material. I then started teaching these skills to my friends. They mastered them and so can you. If you are thinking, yeah, that worked for you, but it will never work for me, I am geek. Don't worry, I was a geek too. The truth is, generally speaking, the geeks are intelligent individuals who simply haven't yet applied the intelligence to social scenarios. Hence, they appear deficient in that area. Making matters worse, the society around us at first glance appear very chaotic, but when you look at all other human beings as beautiful, elegant biological machine embedded with sophisticated behavioral system designed to align with others to maximize their chance of survival and replication, the task of understanding humanity and your place in it becomes surmountable. अब तक की पढ़ी हुई सबसे बढ़िया लाइन लगी मुझे ये, जो कि इसने सही कही है. ठीक है, सारी बातें बकवास है बट ये सही है. देखो, but when you look at all other human beings as beautiful, elegant biological machines embedded with sophisticated behavioral system designed to align with others to maximize their chance of survival and replication, the task of understanding humanity and your place in it becomes surmountable. देखिए, अब तो ये यूनिवर्सल चीज़ है, ये मतलब अच्छी लगी मुझे, अब तक यही समझ में आया मुझे. बाकी अगर तुम्हें कुछ और भी समझ में आया तो दैट्स गुड, दैट्स फॉर यू, बट आई एम ट्राइंग टू लर्न समथिंग. Not only was I myself a geek, but I have also taught the mystery method to other geeks. And you know what? They are not geeks anymore. Neither will you be. With me as your friend and guide, you will start uploading Venus art programming into your behavioral system and then practice internalize it so you won't have to think about picking up and it will just happen naturally. When the moment arises, by reading this book, all you're doing is hanging out with a guy who figured it out. I figured it out, and I know for a fact that I know How? Because I have a girlfriend. Having a girlfriend. अबे तेरी ऐसी तैसी. Along those same lines, these book also will work wonders for you if your relationship with women have been hindered by your perception, true or not, that's your physically unattractive. In fact, you have less to worry about than the geek because the attraction circuit of women are calibrated to find a man attractive, not measured primarily by handsomeness or physiques but rather by social values. It's not as much about looks as it is about conveying that you are the tribal leader. Allow me to explain. A woman's job is to survive and replicate. To achieve those ends, she will align herself with anyone who can assist her in that survival and replication. The more S and R, survival and replication, value the person has, the mirror. So the powerful leader of a tribe might be old, fat and bald, but aligning with him will greatly improve her chance of survival, replication, because of his power to protect her. To use a more modern day analogy, how many times have you seen a gorgeous woman with a brick house body on the arm of an older, hunched over man who looks like he would need a forklift to keep it up? You and I both know that the guy owns a nightclub or some apartment building. He sure as hell isn't working at a car wash. So, if you aren't the easiest guy on the eye, I will show you how to become the tribal leader within your own family, community, and circle of friends. Even if it takes you several years to become one, that's what you have to be. If you are not a geek and you are not physically unattractive but you fail in your efforts to seduce women because you are shy, don't worry. I too was shy. तू सब कुछ था भाई. One of the great thing about the mystery method is that initially at least you can hide behind stock routines and canned material, using them as tools for social dynamic interaction and enjoyment of performing light-hearted social experiment. In this way, I will show you how to educate yourself and attain social intelligence. Being shy just means that you are scared to interact with other people. If you feel lonely, if you feel bad, those emotions exist for a purpose, to motivate you to improve your chance of survival and replication. You do that by aligning with other human beings who have S and R's value, survival and बताओ तुम बताना. You are designed for social dynamic interaction. Your brain is hardwired for you to be social robot. Rooting in evolutionary behavior psychology, the mystery method will help you align with the brain design and work to break free for your shyness, improving your life dramatically. Like I said, I was very shy as a kid, yet step by step, through countless approaches, I met more people and I started discovering the pattern of interaction that there is in natural sequence of event that takes place in every interaction, and more I learned about it, the more prepared I was, the less fear I had. That's what this book does. It prepares you to improve your life when you are ready, in a way and at a pace that comfortable for and unique to you. That brings me a full circle to my final point of this chapter. Why do I choose Casanova for my role model, as opposed to say Don Juan? After all, Don Juan is famous for notorious, depending on perspective, having slept with thousands of women, while Casanova only had 122 by his own account. But the reason that I favor Casanova, that he is still today so popular and his very name is now synonym with the seduction, and because he was picky. Casanova, one of the on the one hand had really nice, classy women. The fictional character Don Juan, on the other hand, was more like literally equivalent to Wilt Camberian. He basically screwed anything that moved. Okay. So given the choice, I had fewer women that I could have had because I say no far more than I say yes. On that note, read on and join me as we begin on our journey to pick up mastery. Okay? This was the fucking first chapter and we are at page 30 अभी है तो हमने पहला चैप्टर कंप्लीट कर लिया है गाइस ओके पहला चैप्टर हमने कर लिया है कंप्लीट नाउ इट्स फकिंग गेम टाइम भाई बहुत मेहनत है भाई तो मैं देखता हूँ कुछ चीज़ें देखनी है मुझे यूट्यूब पे देखने थे कि मुझे टाइम कितना हो गया है कितनी देर में मैं पढ़ पाया पहला चैप्टर 35 मिनट थे कितनी देर में मैं पढ़ पाया पहला चैप्टर हाँ पढ़ लिया भाई पहले 35 मिनट में पढ़ लिया तूने बता दिया मैंने तेरे को पहले ही बता दिया मैंने तेरे को तो 35 minutes I have read the first chapter and I was sitting like this so it works in our favor we are sitting हम ऐसे बैठे हैं क्योंकि हम ये अचीव करना चाहते हैं ये गोल कि हम ऐसे बैठे कितने 4-5 घंटे बट अभी तो हमारी 35 मिनट में हवा निकल जाती है तो that's fine by me अब करते हैं गेम स्टार्ट ठीक है गेम स्टार्ट कर देते हैं फिर अपना सुसु करके आते हैं फिर गेम खेलेंगे तो लेट्स प्ले द फकिंग गेम ब्रदर कैजुअल खेलते हैं भाई कैजुअल फाइंड द मैच लेट्स फाइंड द मैच और अपन करके आते हैं सुसु पहला चैप्टर खत्म नेक्स्ट चैप्टर पढ़ेंगे बाद में पैरों में सो गए पैर मेरे
Enemy dropping into the AO. We're heading to the Warzone. Get geared up and stand by. Look around! Reloading. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone. Moving in. Resurgence. Survive to redeploy forward teammates.
अबे मैं कहाँ जा रहा हूँ मैं कहाँ जा रहा हूँ शिट लगता है मारना ही पड़ेगा कोई नहीं गाइस दोबारा सॉरी गाइस बैठ ही जाता हूँ ना पहले चेंजिंग तो गेम स्टार्ट करते हैं ओह
Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Squad made it to the safe zone. You've got gas moving in. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Loading fresh mag. Enemy dropping into the AO. Hostile UAV in the area. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
यार हम किसी ना पॉपुलर जगह पे नहीं है बहुत लड़ाई चल रही होती है भाई इस गेम में
Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy UAV overhead. Taking effective fire! Marks remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Enemy dropping into the AO. I'm hit!
शिट पीछे से मार दिया किसी ने अभी तो मजा ऐसा आने लगा था
10 kills. What's their armor?
कोई नहीं बे गेम मजेदार है बट चल हो गई मौज अब करूँगा
Getting another chance.
अब करेंगे गेम स्टार्ट भाई मौज मौज करेंगे मौज करेंगे मौज
Gas is moving. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Did someone buy me back in?
Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
Took around! I'm reloading!
पीछे से आएगा क्या स्वाड थी है
Incoming fire! Watch your target, I see, punk!
एकदम से मजा सा
On
नहीं
your
आता
feet! They're still coming! Not moving. I'm back
Get
on
ready.
station!
You're redeploying. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Enemy soldier incoming.
I saw the light there.
You're in the top 10. Keep knocking them down. Biosat is active. Fire station front. Kill confirmed. Location confirmed. Moving here. Disregard that. Moving here. Got movement. Disregard that.
Taking effective fire!
shit
We know it's about to close. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Enemy UAV is online.
Back in the fight!
We're returning you to the front. Earn this. Enemy advanced UAV overhead. It's all on you. Stay alive so your squad can redeploy. Gas is inbound. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy deployed an advanced UAV. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
I'm hit!
shit इसने देखना एम कहाँ करा था इसने बहुत जल्दी मार दिया मेरे को
Reloading!
बहुत जल्दी मारा भाई इसने इतनी जल्दी थोड़ी मारना होता है
Loading!
No more second chances.
I'm back on station!
You're redeploying. Supply crates have been restocked. Load up. You have reinforcements
Took
inbound.
around! Grenade!
Your squad's in the top 5.
Taking effective fire! I need medical!
ऐसे कैसे चलेगा भाई कैसे चलेगा ऐसे
Get your squad to the safe zone. There's no one behind.
Switching mags! Changing mags.
Five shots still operational in the AO.
High caliber rounds here. Disregard that.
Look around!
You're in the top three. Don't let up now. You're losing ground. Moving. Only two left.
तो अपन के हुए भाई 4 किल, ठीक है। अपनी टीम कैसे खेली? 4 किल 10 किल, हाँ तो मतलब गंदा ही खेला मैं। कोई नहीं, दोबारा खेलते हैं, चलो। आज दारू मेरे अंदर दागी, सब भूले या मैं याद है तू। कोई गाना चल रहा है ना ऐसे। आज दारू मेरे अंदर दागी, सब भूले या बस याद है तू। डैम इट ब्रो। सब दारू मेरे अंदर दागी, सब भूले या बस याद है तू। भाई गेम चला दो भाई, हत्याएं करनी है, हत्याएं। लोग मारने हैं, हत्याएं करनी है, हत्याएं करवा दो हत्याएं। हमारी हाथों से, हमारे हाथों से हत्याएं करा दो ना भाई। हमारे हाथों से हत्याएं करा दो ना भाई। देख भाई, ये भी कह रहा है भाई, हत्याएं करा दो भाई। 15-20 हत्याएं तो करनी है। दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई, सब भूले अब बस याद है तू। गानों में मतलब नहीं है, बस म्यूजिक अच्छा है और
Ruck up. You're headed to the
भाई मर नहीं रहा।
Cracked them!
enemy dropping into the AO.
एमिंग गलत हो गई थी।
Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Prep time over, now you're headed to the war zone. That's what we wanna hear, guys. That's what we wanna hear. You know, you dumbasses. Yo, हेलीकॉप्टर भी घुसता तो है, बट उसमें इतनी दिक्कत नहीं होती भाई। वो तो डायनासोर की तरह आता है जो ऊपर घुस जाता है आंखों के अंदर भाई, नहीं चला जाता भाई वो।
Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy.
ये भी सेक्सी है, अभी प्लेन जाके वो किसी को तबाह कर देंगे। पानी की टंकी फोड़ते हैं ना, पानी की टंकी फोड़ते हैं भाई। कूदो भाई कूदो। अबे उतर जा, क्या कहीं जाके ही मारने का भाई। भाई अपने को चाहिए मोटी मैगजीन वाली गन।
Pressure on.
मोटी मैगजीन वाली गन दो अपने को। तेरे में कितनी गोलियां आती हैं? अबे तेरी ऐसी तैसी 6 गोलियां हो, क्या करूंगा भाई मैं। हाँ तू दे भाई। वैसे यहाँ कोई लोग होंगे पता नहीं.
Marking the rest of that squad.
भाई बच गया, भाई बच गया, भाई बच गया, बच गया, बच गया, बच गया.
Enemy soldier incoming. Bounty targets identified. Weapons free. Some of your squad is outside the safe zone. All bounty targets are KIA. Well done. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy UAV is online. Reinforcements inbound. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Loadout drop headed your way. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Reloading. Enemy dropping into the AO. Being tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive.
Reloading!
Target down. Marking the rest of them. Bertha left your squad. We'll redeploy you faster to make up for it. Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
Reloading!
Enemy soldier incoming.
Fire!
शिट भाई बढ़िया खेल रहा था लौंडे.
Fading here!
We've got 10 squads active in the field.
Second.
Fucking shit.
Lost mag.
क्लोज कॉम्बैट थोड़ा देख के खेला कर, ठीक है. 5 किल हुए मैक्सिमम, तो प्ले अगेन करते हैं. क्लोज कॉम्बैट में स्कोप यूज मत करा कर. तू जो फोकस करता है ना उसमें दिक्कत होती है. रैंडम फायर करा कर. देख भाई एक ये दुनिया है और एक तेरी दुनिया है. Oh shit. Here we go again. मेरा पैर सो गया भाई. दुनिया मेरे अंदर आ गई. थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई. सब भूले या बस याद है तू. यार ये लाइटनिंग दिक्कत दे रही है यार. ये छोटी छोटी चीज़ें बहुत मैटर करती हैं भाई. समझते नहीं हो बात को. निकल पड़ते हो रात को फिर कहते हो डर लग रहा है. ऐसा ना को चलेगा ना भाई. थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई. सब भूलया सब याद है तू.
तुझे देखा तो है जाना सनम.
प्यार होता है चुतिया पा सनम.
नाइस ब्रो नाइस.
थैंक यू भाई. थैंक यू भाई.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment. Enemies are dropping into the area.
Changing mags.
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the Warzone has been authorized.
Deployment has been authorized. Now fucking kill somebody. No. भाई ये लड़की गाइड कर रही है क्या हमें. ये लड़की चल रही है आगे हमारे.
Resurgence. Stay alive.
थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई. अबे कहाँ जा रहा है भाई. कहाँ जा
Enemies hunting you. Stay sharp.
भाई. कहाँ जा रहा है भाई. मत जा भाई. बिना बताए मत जा भाई.
Reinforcements inbound. Vulnerable buy station detected. Proceed to the buy station before time runs out to receive a discount.
Oh shit, here we go again. भाई गोलियां ही नहीं थी भाई के पास यार. धोखा भाई धोखा. Back in the fight. थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई. सब बोले या बस याद है तू. स्नाइपर नको चाहिए यार. कोई गन दे दो. सेक्सी सी गन दे दो कोई.
Discount is applied.
हाँ भाई. अबे तूने कोई गन नहीं रखी हुई.
Bounty targets are up. Get after them. Enemy soldier incoming. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Changing mags.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
Taking effective fire.
Your squad's in the safe zone. You've got gas moving in. mates back on station.
I'm reloading!
Enemy dropping into the AO. Hostile UAV in the area.
भाई ये वाली गन ना अपग्रेड हो जाती है, ये वाली जो सिलेंडर वाली गन है ना भाई, इसके अंदर लग जाता है स्कोप और एक्स्ट्रा बैरल लग जाता है भाई। ये क्या गन बन जाती है भाई, मुझे बनानी नहीं आती। होपफुली कभी आएगा तो तुम्हें दिखाऊंगा, कभी बनाना आएगा तो। बट भाई क्या गन बनती है भाई ये।
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Bounty targets
दुनिया में इतनी शांति है, हजम नहीं हो रहा है।
All bounty targets destroyed. Hell of a job. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Down to 10. Win this thing. You have reinforcements inbound. Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
Shit, that was quick. इसे कहते हैं सर्वाइवल इंस्टिंक्ट ब्रदर, सर्वाइवल इंस्टिंक्ट।
Back on station!
तेरे इतने अंदर इतने कम क्यों है सर्वाइवल इंस्टिंक्ट?
Your objective's simple. Eliminate all bounty targets. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy UAV is online.
Took a round!
All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is inbound.
I'm reloading.
Reloading! Remaining operators in that squad. Hunt them down.
No kilo, he picked up all money.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Changing mags!
Enemy soldier incoming. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunted.
Damn it, bro.
Reloading.
Oh shit, here we go again. भाई उतरने तो देता भाई, उतरने तो देता ना बे तू। थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई।
I'm back on station.
Head to the safe zone. We lost track of the bounty target. Contract failed. You're the last one standing, soldier. Survive until your squad can redeploy. Fire sale's over. Adjusting prices. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. You have reinforcements inbound. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the airbase.
Shit, bro. मेरे अंदर आ गई, थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई। थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई।
Changing mags.
भाई रिकॉइल नहीं मार रही है, देख रहा है इसकी गन। सैंडी
Only 4 remain. Finish the job. Five squads still operational.
Reloading.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now.
Not done yet.
You're in the last 2. Now finish this. 3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert. Be advised, an enemy squad is tracking your location.
भाई इसने इस गन के अंदर भी वो लगा रखी है, एक्सटेंडेड मैग।
Contract failed. Objective lost.
Switching mags.
Damn, bro. Bak son.
It's hard that time. Dust yourself off, regroup, and get back out there.
थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई। और मेरे टांगे दर्द करने लगी। टांगे, मेरी टांगे, मेरी टांगे। थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई। मेरा स्कोर है 4 किल। थोड़ी सी दाजू मेरे अंदर आ गई, सब भूलिया बस याद तू। मेरी टांगें दर्द करने लगी। सैंडी भाई ने करे 19 के, डेथ कोड ने करे 20 के, कविनेट ने करे 16 के। मैं रह गया 4 पे। कुछ अच्छा नहीं खेल रहा हूँ यार इस टाइम। अच्छा लोग खेल रहे हैं क्या? वो वाइब नहीं आ रही, वो जैसी कल आ रही थी ना वाइब, वो वाली वाइब नहीं आ रही है। क्या मिसिंग है? कल क्या था जो आज नहीं है? मैं भी वही सोच रहा हूँ, कल ऐसा क्या था जो आज नहीं है? क्या कह रही हैं मम्मी? कुछ नहीं कह रही। क्या हो गया भाई? छोड़ना भाई, छोड़ना भाई। कुछ भी बकवास चलता रहता है, कुछ भी बकवास चलता रहता है। फाइंड द मैच ही करते हैं भाई। टांगे, मेरी टांगे। कुछ मिसिंग था क्या? वॉइस L2। अब चूज तो नहीं कर सकता मैं। यू आर लाइट, यू आर लाइट अगेन। थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई, सब भूल गया बस याद है तू।
Check your gear and weapons. Boy,
थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई।
enemy soldier incoming.
थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई, सब भूल गया बस याद तू।
I'm reloading.
थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई। ओम हरिओम।
Dropping into the area. Watch the skies. All stations,
कोई बात नहीं, कल हम भी पहला गेम अच्छा नहीं खेला था, धीरे धीरे करके अच्छा हो जाता है भाई। काय को टेंशन लेता है, काय को टेंशन लेता है भाई। थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर जागी, सब भूलिया बस याद है तू।
Resurgence. Survive the timer to secure redeployment. Earn points to speed up the countdown.
ये वैसे खतरनाक जगह है, पता है। पचास गोलियां क्यों है इसके अंदर? थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई, सब भूलिया बस याद है तू।
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Takes out.
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Reloading.
Locating the rest of them.
I'm hit.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Changing max.
शिट, पीछे से आ गया लोपू।
Gas is moving.
सेक्सी लगता है ऐसे।
Back in the fight.
Redeploying.
थोड़ी सी दारू मेरे अंदर आ गई, तेरी ऐसी तैसी भैया, उतरने तो देते।
25 remain. Valiant effort. Keep your head up. Turn the place to green.
वो नहीं था यहाँ। Warzone डिफीट, सारे के सारे मर गए क्या? अबे चुपो, किसी को तो जिंदा रहना था। इतने से गेम में मैंने कितने मार दिए होंगे? इतने से गेम में मैंने 3 मार दिए थे भाई, 3। चलो मैं सुसु करके आता हूँ। किसी को तो जल्दा रहना था, बढ़िया सोना था।
are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Use this time for some target practice. The real thing is coming soon.
I'm hit!
Playtime over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Resurgence. 5 the countdown to early deployment.
मर गए मर गए मर गए मर गए मर गए भैया मर गए तो मर गए फिर से
I'm
पैसा
back on station!
Go get off.
Let the party begin. वैसे ही बहुत खतरनाक एरिया है जहाँ इसने मुझे उतारा है.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I'm reloading!
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Enemy dropping into the AO. You've got gas moving in.
Reloading! Incoming!
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your track map. Get hunted. Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Changing max!
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Enemy soldier incoming. Loadout drop headed your way.
Shit.
Back in the fight!
Getting another chance. Weapons free.
Reloading!
Shit.
Gas is
I'm
closing
hit!
in.
I'm back on station!
You're redeploying.
Taking effective fire!
आए हाय जवानी आना में किलो थोड़ा तो खेलने दो भाई.
We lost that one, but we'll get a W next time.
Changing mags!
10 remain. You're almost done here.
एमिंग काफी अच्छी थी इसकी भाई. हेडशॉट पट से हेडशॉट मारोगे तो यही होगा ना भाई. Seven kills, 13th place. That's our scoreboard. 7 kills. So I guess आज के लिए इतना करते हैं. अभी दिन में और भी काम करने हैं अपने को. अपने थोड़ी सी बुक पढ़ी, थोड़ा सा गेम खेला, तो अभी प्रोटीन पियेंगे, सूर्य नमस्कार करेंगे, एंड देन वी विल ईट समथिंग. सुबह के 1:30 बज गए और कुछ खाया नहीं अपन ने. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट वी ईट समथिंग. सप्लीमेंट लिए थे यार बस थोड़े से ना. एक मिनट देखता हूँ यार ये चीज़ फ्लिपकार्ट पे मिल रही है नहीं मिल रही है. Flipkart. Britannia. अच्छा ज्यादा तेज हो दिया है. अब एक ही चीज. एक ही चीज के दो प्राइस कैसे दिखा रहा है भाई तू. तेरी ऐसी तैसी. ब्लिंकिट पे देखता हूँ. 1 सेकंड रुको. हाँ सॉरी बिग बास्केट पे. नहीं इस पे तो नहीं मिल रहा. सिर्फ इसी पे मिल रहा है. गो टू कार्ट कर दिया. 305 का मिल रहा है भाई. ये पहले मैंने कितने का लिया था. इनकी ऐसी तैसी पैसे बढ़ा रहे हैं ये बिना बताए. कब मंगाया था इनसे देखो जरा. अच्छा, मैंने शायद बेयर एनाटमी से ही मंगाया था डायरेक्ट उनकी वेबसाइट से, क्योंकि यहाँ आउट ऑफ स्टॉक हो गया था। तो व्हाट्सएप पे देखूँ कितने का दे रहे थे। मैसेज तो आया है इनका। पता नहीं यार, अब इनकी वेबसाइट से कैसे पता चलेगा। क्रेडिट अच्छा, ये इनका ऐप है इनोवेस्ट करके ऐप है। इस ऐप में देख लेता हूँ कितने का मिल रहा है। अगर यहाँ से सस्ता मिल रहा होगा तो यहीं से मंगा लूँगा। जल्दी खुल जा रानी। भाई मिल रहा है 399 का। फ्लिपकार्ट पे मेरे को मिल रहा है ये 305 का। तुम्हारी ऐसी तैसी फटाफट खरीदो भाई, फटाफट खरीदो। 305 क्वांटिटी 3 ले लेता हूँ। एक ले रहा हूँ तो 17%, 2 ले रहा हूँ तो 13%। 305 भाई, ये क्या बकवास है कि एक ऐड कर रहा हूँ तो 305 का पड़ रहा है, तो 2 ऐड करूँगा तो ये उतने का पड़ना चाहिए ना। नौ % बस। तो एक ही दे भाई, ड्रामे मत कर। तीन सौ नौ का पड़ा मेरे को, उसकी वेबसाइट पे पड़ रहा है 399 का। ओ, फोन साइलेंट नहीं था क्या मेरा? सॉरी गाइस, सॉरी टू डिस्टर्ब। सी यू लेटर, सी यू बाय बाय, सी यू था। क्योंकि ये बहुत ज़रूरी है। इससे मुझे जितना फ़ायदा हुआ है ना, इतना फ़ायदा मुझे चीज़ों से हुआ नहीं है। सो सी यू गाइस, थोड़ा प्रोटीन पीते हैं, थोड़ी एक्सरसाइज करते हैं, फिर खेलते हैं, कूदते हैं, आते हैं वापस से बुक से ही स्टार्ट करेंगे। बुक ही पढ़ लेंगे सेकंड चैप्टर की। और दिन तो शायद अपने को टाइम ना मिले, तो बुक पढ़ते हैं एंड देन वी विल सी वेयर डू वी रीच। ओके, था बाय बाय, सायोनारा, राम राम भाई सारे।